Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, the 29th, and we've got both of our Willys up on no reserve auction. And I did a video underneath the 56 black one, which is on bringatrailer.com yesterday to show the transfer case. And today I'm going to show the 59 underneath. Had quite a few questions about the transfer case on this one, as well as the other one, since they both have had engine and transmission replacements. So this is nice and clean underneath. Got new cab mounts as well. New cab mounts. Got a flashlight on here. I'm going to try to... It ended up being a gloomy day, so I don't have a lot of light. But transfer case, I cannot say that this is original or not. The other transfer case says Jeep on it. This one, I'm not as familiar with Willys as many of you guys probably are who are watching this video. But I'll take close-up pictures of the transfer case. Another thing that I noticed while I was down here too that I didn't see before, all of the emergency brake looks like it's all hooked up. And it actually looks newer, if not new. At least new in 2007 during the restoration. And it appears that the only thing that's missing is the handle and the cable that goes to the handle. This right here is where you attach the handle to make the emergency brakes work. So I was giving that a little tug this morning, putting a little pressure on it and feeling and hearing the brakes already engaging. So that sounds really promising to me as a simple emergency brake repair, or just to say finish off that. It's kind of funny how many vehicles we get every year, and I would say 95% manual or automatic, doesn't matter. Emergency brakes are not hooked up. So anyways, hey, I didn't want to go too long on this. I just wanted to show, the connections all look good. Transfer cases here. And like I said, I'll take some pictures of it. I'm laying down on the floor underneath this right now. I think some bolts will need to be torqued. We always tell people when we do a restoration, drive it 500 miles, come back and torque even if it's just the oil pan bolts or the transmission pan bolts and things like that. So what I would suggest is that this vehicle have, all the bolts torqued and everything. One more time, why not? Even as I'm laying under here right now, even if I grabbed a wrench, I could just go through and do it, but that's not the point because it's up for sale. So anyways, hey, happy bidding, you guys. I wanted to also encourage, it's funny, I'm laying down here. If I can encourage you guys, please. It's funny educating people about how to bid online versus bidding in person. Auctions in face-to-face or in-person auctions are very different. So I really strongly encourage people, just like I do when I bid, go ahead and put your high bid price. If you think this vehicle's worth 20 grand, then put it in 20 grand. If there's not two people that hit 20 grand on this, then of course the reserve just sits down at $12,000 or $13,000. I think the mistake a lot of guys make is they think they're going to wait till the last minute, just like when you're in Vegas and you're bidding on something. The problem is you overwhelm the computer system, and I've had half a dozen customers on the last Willys we sold 6 months ago call me. This is the absolute God's honest truth. I had 6 different guys either call or email me and say, I felt a little cheated on that auction because I didn't get to place that bid at the last minute. I was at work or I was in a meeting or whatever. And I tell people, if you were willing to pay 22 for it, you should type 22. Go ahead and type $22,000 in there. If you're willing to pay 30 for it, then do it. I had a guy begging me, please ask the other guy who won it. Tell him I'll spend $5,000. I'll pay him $5,000 more. I really want the Willys. And I said, well, you should have put a higher bid in. You would have won for sure. So anyways, I want to encourage you guys. If you think the vehicle's worth 10 grand, type 10 grand. And if you think it's worth 50, type 50. And whatever it is, the point of the high bid is to make you automatically in first place if you really want to be the next owner of these vehicles, and not just my vehicles, anything that you're bidding on online. I just highly encourage people not to be shy. Let the computer do it for you. It's automatic and then it's fast, and you don't have to worry about getting left behind in the bidding process in those last few minutes. You'll always be popping up to the top when people are trying to, lowball it. So, hey, y'all have fun, happy bidding, and look forward to meeting the new owner of this 59 Willys.